A really common question that I get asked is, are landlord and work verifications really necessary? I mean, they showed us pay stubs. At the end of the day, anything that we can do to preemptively determine if your tenant's going to be a good one or not, we're going to do for you. Nothing's necessary in this world. There's a difference between need and want, but we're going to do everything we can to prepare. And prior planning prevents poor performance. And landlord and work verifications, just like our credit report, is really important. Now, sometimes not having them is going to be your biggest indicator. So what'll end up happening is on our application, we're going to put landlord verification. And if they don't put it and they're not giving it to it, maybe that means they have a horrible relationship with their landlord and that you just don't want them. So we're going to talk to that landlord, ask them a bunch of questions. Have they taken care of the property? Have they paid on time? And you can typically tell when someone's lying with the hesitation of it. And you're going to start asking general questions, not just like, have they paid their rent? Really get to know them. What did they like about having the tenants in there? What type of situations, if any, did they occur that they did not like? Were there any neighbors that they didn't get along with? Why do you think that they're moving, right? These are all things that when you start asking open-ended questions, people start listening. Do not just assume and jump to, oh, they're great tenants, great. Anybody will say that to get you off the phone, right? In addition, you're gonna wanna set time with these landlords in advance so they're not in the middle of cooking dinner with their family. You wanna say, hey, Mr. Landlord, I wanna talk to you at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday. Would you have a couple minutes to be able to talk to me about prospective tenants? It's really, really important to me. In addition, we're gonna go back to landlords just in case this landlord tells us false information, try to get the information from a landlord that they're not dealing with. In regards to work verifications, if you have things like pay stubs, that's great. It shows how much they're being paid, but you wanna know if they show up on time, are they disrespectful, do they get along with other people, right? All these type of things, what type of personality do they have? And if they have a manager or a boss or coworker, again, it's one of those type of situations where it's just additional work for us to be able to make sure that they're qualified, not just from a financial aspect of being able to pay their bills, but someone that we want to deal with as tenants and be able to have a good relationship. Imagine if someone said, nope, they fight with people all the time, or nope, kind of show up whenever they want, and then they give me a hard time about it. These are people that we may not want. So we're not looking, again, just for the basics of a good tenant, pays their rent, can make their rent payment, has a paycheck. We ask the questions that matter. So if you or anyone else you know is looking for a proactive property manager that goes above and beyond to ask real questions, get to the bottom of the situation for every single prospective tenant, please think of Green Ocean Property Management, where you get more than a property manager, you get peace of mind.